The amount that I'm concerned about this being horrible is just slightly lower than the amount that I do not want to edit this. So this will be a one-take video. I'm going to talk to you about college and what they don't tell you about college, okay? All of the reasons that I was worried about college are not a concern when you're here. There are these whole new slew of things that make college horrible. I mean, it's like I love it here, whatever, but like there are this whole myriad of other problems. The biggest one being, once somehow you make friends, you then have to live with them. Always. There's no escaping. You cannot go into your room and be like, yay, free. I can look like shit all I want. I can sleep in my bed and it will be fine. Anxiety will murder my soul. Like, what am I supposed So today has been an interesting day. Last night was weird. The day before that was just god-awful. I'm going to tell you two stories that I think will explain to you how utterly stressed out I am, starting with 2 days ago. So I have like a group of friends, I suppose. Somehow people decided that they wanted to be friends with me, and we have like a little group. I think 1, 2, 3. There are 5 of us in this group, okay? 2 boys and 3 girls. There's me and my roommate, the 2 boys 2 doors down, and then our other friend Sam, who lives further down the hall, but she lives alone, so all of us, okay? So some of us I like better than others. We'll leave it at that. I mean, we're all friends, whatever. It's fine. It's just, I'm so stressed out. I got 4 hours of sleep last night, which we will get to later. So I was really stressed out, and I just like, I was feeling so panicked and so anxious, and little condescending boy down the hallway, one of my friends, I mean, he's like a really nice person, but he just kept like teasing me about feeling anxious, and which was making me feel even more anxious. I literally hid in my bed underneath the covers for 8 hours, just awake, just like lying in bed. And at some point in there I read Fight Club, all of Fight Club, but that didn't take 8 hours. I lay in bed and stared at the wall. I then vowed that I would not leave my bed until 10:15 the next morning before I had to go to class, which didn't work out so well because my roommate made me, but I couldn't even hide in my bed because then my roommate panicked that I hadn't had dinner, so she called condescending boy down the hallway and asked him to go and get me food and bring it to my bed. All the while, she's on the phone with him asking this, I'm screaming, like, please, no, like, all I want to do is just not, like, oh my god. I love these people, like, condescending boy down the hallway is one of my best friends here. Which, you know, I say that with like a grain of salt because it's not like anybody like really knows me well enough to be my best friend here yet, because I've only been here for like 2 weeks and there's not been a lot of like heart-to-heart kind of conversations, but as close to a best friend as I could have besides like my roommate would be him. But like I just like couldn't deal with it at that point, and he was like the last person that I wanted to be bringing me food because I didn't want to talk to him because he was like, I don't know, like, everything was so anxious. I mean, I felt a lot better being in, like, underneath my covers, except that I'm, like, terrified of having my face covered by covers because I feel like, all the breath gets hot and it's weird and stressful. But anyway, stressful, massive stress just was weird. And then, I kind of exploded at him and told him that he was being mean and stressful, and then I, like, ran away. And then he like tried to apologize, and it was really awkward. It was awkward, awful. Well, I don't know why I'm saying these things on the internet, because obviously at some point people are in my hall are gonna find them. Whatever, okay? It was fine. Anyway, it was fine. Last night, I got 4 hours of sleep because my roommate and I somehow thought that leaving all of the homework that we had to do this week until last night was a good plan. And then I spent an hour petting the kitten that lives upstairs and just doing nothing and just fribbled away all my time. And then I was trying to read and do my bio homework. And I ate so many Hershey's Kisses. Like, I lost count after 20, but there were a considerable number. Like, enough that I Googled how many I would have to eat to overdose on them. And I was not near that number, so I felt pretty secure. But apparently, even if you don't react so poorly to caffeine, if you eat 20 plus Hershey's Kisses after midnight, around time to go to bed, you're not going to be able to sleep. And then you're going to think that it's a good idea to listen to the radio to try to help yourself go to sleep. And then songs are going to come on by the Plain White T's that you will interpret as personally taunting you. You will start to sob, and then you will fall asleep crying, and everything will be awkward, and you will be exhausted and crying, and college is just really weird. So they don't tell you, okay, how stressful it is to be constantly stimulated. There are people always. There's no way to get around it, and it's not like I don't like these people. Like, I want to be their friend, but I'm so used to getting to go home at the end of the day and just not see anybody and just lie on my couch and look disgusting and be disgusting and eat pasta. I've been eating pasta, but like, I hear keys and I feel like my roommate's trying to get in. I don't want my roommate to come in. I don't want to edit this. It's already a 6.5 minute video about stress. It's a stressful video about stress. But yeah, so just a future lesson to everybody. Limit the number of Hershey's Kisses you try to eat, and don't name your cat about songs about long distance relationships. I didn't name her after the song, but it didn't work out so well. Just everything is so stressful. Oh my god. I'm going to go now before I have to kill everybody in my soul. Okay, I love you all. I'm totally fine. Like, don't freak out. I'm just, really stressed. This is going to be a god-awful video because I'm not going to edit it because I don't care enough to edit this. I'm working on my first video on, my channel, but it's not going so well because stress. Yay, anxiety! Bye, guys. Oh, and Dana's not coming to see me this weekend. She's going home. She is going home to be near my cat. I am not near my cat. You want to see the kitten that lives above me? It is, the cutest kitten I've ever seen in my entire life, okay? But it's not my cat, and that makes me really upset. This is the kitten. It's precious. I took 60 pictures of it because I'm really creepy. I'm trying to find a really cute one. This one, I don't know, there are so many really cute pictures of this kitten. It's so small. And so, okay, I'm gonna hang up. This isn't even a phone call. I don't know what's happening. Oh my god, all the faces. Just don't make friends. That's the advice. When you go to college, don't listen to them. Don't make friends, and your life will be a lot better. Don't make friends. Don't eat chocolate. Don't let anyone know where you live.